Well, hello everybody. My name is Dave Young, director and founder of Armored Training. I have over 30 plus years of training and experience as a corrections officer, a police officer, and a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I'm very proud to have partnered up with Elite Survival Systems and bringing you some exciting gear for 2015. You know, Elite has made a very strong commitment to make sure that not only does your gear do exactly what it says, but it's very important that they make sure it not only meets your expectations, but it exceeds it. So I'm going to go over a selected or a variety of gear. I'm going to explain the purpose, functions, and features of each particular piece of equipment, and then I'll ask if there's any questions. If there's no questions, I'll ask you a couple, and then I'll go on to the next piece of equipment. Now, you never save the best for last, because then that would just say that there's only one good piece of equipment that Elite has coming out for 2015. So I'm not going to save the best for last because all this gear is pretty outstanding. I want to show you their new Covert Backpack system. In fact, when you use the term covert, number one, it looks like a regular backpack, but it looks like a sports backpack. It looks like a hiking, camping, fishing. Guys that might just throw a backpack on and just do some general hiking. So on the outside, in the exterior view of things, it's just nothing but a sports backpack. However, there's so much more. They took the time to engineer and design the actual shoulder straps where they're reinforced into the actual backpack. In fact, I'm sure if all of you that are listening have carried backpacks before, you've seen it, they've actually start to tear where it makes a connection from the strap into the backpack itself. This is also adjustable, so it's not just going to flop around. You can throw a backpack on, but you want to make sure it's properly seated so it's flush to the portions of the back that don't restrict movement. So they did this on this particular design. They also took the time to make an adjustable shoulder strap. The adjustable shoulder strap is pretty unique in itself because you can actually move it from being up here, or if you're a little bit bigger, you can actually slide it, and you'll see that you can adjust it on the actual strap, because you can actually replace these things and put them on to make sure it fits you accordingly. One of the things I like about this particular pack is on the chest strap, they actually have a whistle. A whistle that maybe cause alert, create alarm, let people know where your location is. As you continue to look at the pack, they have a pretty good comfortable waist strap, and they have some outside exterior pockets. Some outside exterior pockets for quick access and quick reference. I really like the fact that you can quickly grab the zippers, and they made the zippers slightly a little longer so it would allow for better dexterity. Now, I want to focus on the pack and not me, so I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. We're going to talk about the three different compartments. The first one is the exterior department. The first exterior compartment also has a tie-in system. So you can use bungee, 550 cord, put some quick ready reference stuff. And I'm going to start using the term quick ready reference in a lot of the gear that Elite designs. Quick ready reference means it's something you know exactly where it is when you need to get it. It's something you can reference immediately. You'll know where it is for gross motor skills, and you can visually see it so you'll know exactly what you're drawing. You don't have to pull a couple of things out, look for it. So a quick ready reference means you'll be able to visually see it and quickly access it. On the first exterior pouch, a backpack is only as good as the people that take the time to pack it up. So what I have here is one of my single spotting scopes. It also has a very similar interior for keys for your paperwork. This will also fit a 5x7 little notebook in here as well. Has a mesh pocket for some loose change. and has a plastic identifier for anything that you want to see, again, to enhance that quick ready reference point. It's pretty deep in the bottom. You can almost get a workout clothes in here, but then again, you want to put the hardest piece of gear away from your body and keep the softest piece of the gear as close to your body. So that's the first compartment. You have these tie-down straps. When you put a firearm inside of a backpack or a weapon system, you're going to have a lot of weight that's going to shift. Velcro is only going to hold things in place so much, and then as you wear the backpack, it starts to settle on your body. And based on dynamic movement, will determine how much additional movement all your equipment does in your backpack. So what they did was, if you look very carefully here, most people put these straps this way. What Elite decided to do was take the tension off the top, which is usually where the least bit of resistance is in the back, and put it to the center so you can tighten it up. So this will actually help keep the gear compressed and the backpack will stay on your body, rather than just wrapping it up very tight into your body and keeping it tight to your body in hopes you're going to keep the equipment in your bag safe. These are on both sides. Also on the side of the bag you have a water bottle, a mesh water bottle case that you can put in here any paper that you need quick accessible for. Take some of your paperwork and roll it up in a Ziploc baggie and put it to the outside. Again, you're going to give the impression that this is nothing but a sports pack. But once you open up the second compartment, it becomes a little bit more than just a sports pack. In fact, what I really want to make sure everybody sees is that this opens flat. The first interior side of this is going to be, the top portion is going to be a mesh bag, quick ready reference, paperwork, documents, maps, a first aid kit that you might want to have quick access to, something that you can see. Any liquids, we always recommend that you put in a Ziploc baggie just to stop them from leaking and ruining the bag and the other pieces of equipment. But then when you look at this inside portion, you're going to see it's Velcro and Molly. This will allow you to either use the current Velcro system you have or go ahead and I guess, transfer it over to the Molly system that you're going to have and kit this up any way you'd like. Extra magazines, accessories, spotting scopes, additional ammo, putting your first aid kit in here, your gas mask carrier, whatever you feel you need to carry based on the mission, because you know most people don't understand that there's never one backpack you get for everything, that backpacks are really mission specific. And Elite took a lot of time in making sure that this will cover a little bit more missions, but allows you to adapt it based on your needs. And again, the second interior pack opens up complete. So if I had a special laptop pad that I wanted to put in here, I can actually secure my laptop in here, open it, and work from it, and then close it and continue to do what I'm doing. That's only the first one. Now, the last compartment is what really separates this backpack from everybody else. The first interior side of it has a quick reference again for a firearm. And again, all these are unloaded, they're safe. I'm using some airsoft just to show you on how much stuff you can put in here. This is also big enough to fit 4 magazines, but it's padded. It's a 2-ply nylon for quick reference, that you don't even have to open up the bag, and I'll show you how you can get to it without having to take the whole bag apart. As you continue to look, you'll see that I kit this up with a variety of accessories that they have for this particular backpack feature. This right here is just for a small aerosol, magazine case, radio case, and additional magazines. This part here, it'll fit a short barrel carbine, or a broken down stock long weapon. This will be your different attachments. They have a variety of extra attachments with the Velcro. You can sit this kit up any way you want for a broken down carbine. My AR4 with the my M4 with the collapsible stock works very well in here. There's a special pad on the very bottom of this to protect the muzzle of the weapon. In case we recommend you always put these things in muzzles down instead of muzzles up. If it's going to be broken down, if it's going to be loaded, which we don't recommend you ever carry these backpacks or bags with loaded weapons. That we always want the weapons to be what we call clear and safe. Clear means no magazine. Safe means the bolt's locked back and there's nothing in the chamber. But this will allow you to adapt to whatever weapon system you have and give you the capabilities of kitting this up for your mission rather than buying a backpack and having to do our mission. Because we want these backpacks to be adaptable to the actual user. So I said I was going to show you how you can access your firearm without having to take the whole backpack apart. And again, this is what we call a quick ready reference feature. Try to make sure, as an example, we try to give some gear tips. Whenever you're lining up and closing up your bags, you make sure that all your compartments, the zippers, are located on top. So it allows you to quickly see what you're actually grabbing and what you have access to and what you're going to need and not need. So if I turn this around as if you were carrying the backpack and I open up the top of the backpack, you can quickly reference the tab and pull the weapon out. So you don't have to take the whole bag out. You just have to go into it from the top. So this is a quick ready reference feature that they put with their new Covert Elite backpack. I think you're going to find it very accommodating in the field. I'll probably start seeing a lot of these when we go to trade shows and out on the ranges, where you want people that are going to be protected with their weapons but not alert to everybody in the area that they actually have a weapon or have anything of real importance.